this is Charlie. Man, I've been following the stuff that's going on in Dominica right now, and it's kind of just I just feel really messed up about that situation. I'm not a political person. I've never been. I've never supported a particular party. Even though sometimes I have a preference towards one, but I've never, go around wearing red T-shirts or green T-shirts or Labor or UWP or Freedom or even in the U.S. where I am right now. I'm not. Oh, see me, I'm a Democrat or Republican or whatever it is. It's people must at this point in time in 2017 taking sides for politicians, and especially when politicians trying to, and that's what they do. That's what politicians do. That's what they've always done, is try to separate people. And once you have people separating people, especially in a small country like Dominica, it's just kind of happening. It's just messed up. I mean, I'm looking at all these things like happening right now, and it's just crazy. Yesterday I was looking at the rally yesterday, and I could tell you just from watching some of the videos that I saw, and I could tell that the way they were speaking, the way people were just reacting to the words and stuff, the atmosphere, you can tell when these things are getting into a point where something bad is going to happen. And it's time that politicians realize that words do make a difference. Words do carry weight, and I'm not saying that anybody in authority, when it comes to politicians, nobody went over there and say, hey, let's go loot and stuff. But when you hype people up, and especially when you have hooligans, because in every massive crowd, you're going to have a few people that have their own agenda. And I don't think, it's just crazy. Dominica is too small it's too small for us to have these things happening. It's just astonishing that, in 2017, that is not the kind of picture or pictures that I wanted to see of my island, to be honest. Everybody in every country around the world, there's always a certain amount of people that feel that the system have left them behind, and it's up to us, whether on the right side or the left side, the green side, the blue side, whatever side you want. There are certain people that you just cannot push them to make them feel like they have to go out and do those kind of things, especially to their own country, because they're feeling like, oh, you know what, the system have left us so far behind that these people getting everything and we are not. Some people work hard for this shit. Some people work really, really, really hard for to open their stores, and for you guys to go around and do those kind of things, it's uncalled for. It's really, really uncalled for, and now people are going to spend, thousands of dollars to clean up and rebuild, and right now everybody want to point fingers and say, well, it's not my fault, it's your fault, and all that kind of stuff, somebody have to kind of accept the responsibility on this, and it shouldn't be done in a way to, this is a time, dude, it's just kind of hard, man. It's crazy. Breaking news, tear gas in Roseau. It reminds me of when Timothy died. And I know a lot of people forget those days, man. I cannot forget that shit. A young man died because politicians wanted to fight for power in a small country like Dominica. What Dominicans will realize is Dominica is an independent country. We have a limit on the kind of resources that we have, but Dominica have done good for itself for a long time. There are other countries in the world that is doing worse than Dominica. So we have to be careful when we go wrong. And everybody wants the road to be paved with gold, and I understand that. Everybody have wants and stuff. Everybody have a bar that they want to set to get to, but we have to be careful how we go around trying to get above that bar. You know, everybody is not going to get that pot of gold. And if you want to go around and you want to look for a handful of people to push and push them so far to let them feel like the system have left them behind, you will find them. You will find those people. You will find those hooligans too. You know, Dominica have always had a lazy set of people that don't want to go out and do the hard work like everybody else and then stay on the sidelines and complain. You know, it's been like that for a long time. And no matter what party you put in power, it's not going to change that. There's always going to be a set of people that feel like I'm not getting nothing. And some of them sitting on the roadside and that's all they want to do is stay and gossip and say, you know, I ain't getting shit. Dude, go get your ass and go to work. Go look for a job. Go do something. Some people do it. Some people, even at that, some people that was worse than you have found a way to do it. So why can't you do it? You know? And instead of certain politicians and the government and whoever it is find a way to help these people, here we are cleaning up and breaking down and tear gassing and doing all that kind of bullshit. And that's why I said last time on my Facebook, dude, Dominicans, grow the fuck up. Grow up, man. Grow up. Dominica is too small for that shit. And you guys, there is light for Dominica. Dominica have a lot to offer. A lot to offer. You guys getting cruise ship. You guys getting people coming down to the country for carnival, spending money. So things can happen. So a small country of 72,000 people, come on, man. Like, there's no need for that bullshit. All of a sudden now, there's passport money and it's not being shared properly. Really, dude? Fix shit. I've said it over and over. Everybody want to destroy things. No, you fix things. And there's ways to fix things in 2017 that doesn't have to go down to the bottom and break down. I mean, dude, it's nonsensical. I'm really pissed off about that shit. I feel like coming to make it right now and just beat all your ass. Charlie, I'm out.